Welcome to April's Squadron 42 Development Report. Here, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 including vehicle movement, head assets, and enemy gangs, as shared in the May newsletter. In April, Squadron 42's AI content team focused on improving animations and behaviors, such as sleep and bed relaxation, and added a basic security guard to patrol stations. They also upgraded the diagnostic cart for the deck crew and introduced new animations for the personnel carrier. Development of the Fight Club and character locomotion continued, with various animation improvements. AI blockout animations for janitorial tasks were created, and trolley artwork was varied to look less robotic. Squadron 42's AI features team made progress last month in developing new behaviors, including characters firing sniper rifles from low cover and synchronized melee attacks between the player and enemy. They also worked on weapon usage from transporter entities and created a new four-legged creature that players can pet. The AI tech team made progress last month with navigation and movement system features, including the navigation cost area modifier and ground vehicle collision avoidance. They also updated behavior and tactical point system requests for transit and made improvements and optimizations to the usable coordinator and debug AI tools. The vehicle features team completed the new fighter combat AI flow design, which includes a variety of NPC behaviors that can be modified based on character traits like aggression or caution. They also improved ship spline following and began experimenting with procedurally generated splines for ship navigation around detailed geometry, which will be useful for features like ship recall. Last month, the animation team worked on various animations, including NPCs, Vanduul melee combat, civilian walk animations, and new creature animations. They also held mocap sessions to capture assets and added animations for AI searching behavior, weapon customization, and more. Quality control was conducted on captured facial data for Episode 1, and blockouts were created for bed use, janitor, and carrier personnel. The core engine team made progress on integrating new tech, including the P4K format to speed up game startup and the star build code build system. They also developed an internal tool for better memory management and continued work on the Gen 12 renderer. The team simplified the streaming logic and updated the entity lifetime system to allow for different rules in specific areas. Additionally, the physics team added winch support to the rope system, and improvements were made to physically based wheeled vehicles. Various bug fixes and optimizations were also completed. The gameplay features team made progress last month on new mobiGlas apps and optimizing gameplay. They added a ship status home screen widget and objective markers to the star map. They also revisited the character customizer, implemented usability feedback, and added face sculpting. Additionally, a new way to animate light volumes was added, and the drone vehicle remote control interface was iterated on. Last month, the vehicle features team made progress with UI features for vehicles in the game, such as adding comms calls to the multifunction display (MFD) system and nearing completion of the new vehicle heads-up display (CHUD). The team also added in-game markers to vehicles, mission objectives, and quantum destinations to ensure clear communication of the game's intended flow. The wingmen commands were also finished, and AI tasking was implemented to enable wingmen to follow directions. Lastly, control surfaces were further developed, with autopilot being heavily tested and nearing completion. In April, the gameplay story team continued their work on the Gladius deck crew animations, updated various scenes with new poses, props, and polish, and implemented a new scene in Chapter 4. They also made significant updates to several scenes using new motion capture. The team began discussing scenes in Chapter 19 that had not previously received much attention. Last month, the graphics and VFX programming team made progress towards enhancing the game's realism and functionality with a range of long-awaited features and upgrades. They improved loading times, implemented water volume fine-tuning, made performance improvements, and worked on moving volumetric fog and gas clouds to Vulkan. They also made considerable progress on the interior map and fire tech, fixing bugs and optimizing 3D texture data. The narrative team went through the game's scripts and prepared for mocap shoots to capture additional content. They also captured wildline sets for various gangs and population NPCs and started working on the vast amount of text players will encounter, including mission objectives, after-action reports, and environmental narrative. In April, the tech animation team improved asset quality and developed a semi-automated system to reduce turnaround time. The UI team focused on overhauling the radial menus and weapon attachment screen while tweaking the layout of vehicle HUDs. The VFX team provided effects support for several locations and worked on weapon effects, aiming to improve overall quality and consistency across 𝗙𝗶𝗁 and PU.
That's it for this time. We hope you liked this video. If so, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. This will help significant. Thanks for watching and see you in the verse.